from the host city, and so many Pro Bowls were on the island of Oahu in the capital city of Honolulu, Hawaii. Two teams here, each off to 1-0 starts as this one is underway on EA Sports. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. He'll come out throwing here on first down. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
Brandon, once that one broke down, there were only so many options left for him to take. Fortunately, only first down, so he smartly got the yardage he could get and didn't worry about trying to turn it into a bigger play and end up taking a bigger loss. Here, they hope they can regroup and get something different going here on second down.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. They're going to look to throw. Throw left side complete. That's Shelton. Now third down.
Oh my gosh. Okay, I've got 4 minutes until my next call.
1 yard there. You look at this Jaguar defense. Now they're going to be tough to throw on, no doubt. Third in the NFL against the pass.
And hey, they were stingy in the opener. Didn't allow much of anything at all through the air. So now they come into week 2 saying, hey, let's see if we can
okay,
do
well done.
Let's go ahead and get to that number 1 spot.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 15 yards there on the catch.
This is... What are you for? I got way too many tabs open on my computer right now. Sorry. Pineland. All right. Oh, linebacker on T. Higgins.
They'll look to throw here on
Not
first
threaded at
down.
all. Ah! Sriram!
Jaguar pressure and a Jaguar sack.
Yeah, that's my 95 overall tackle, by the way. Utterly useless. There's no point in having a good offensive line.
In the pocket and not let him get to the perimeter, because once he gets outside, that's where he can really hurt you.
He'll drop to throw.
Oh, that was a pick if you let me throw it. That was a pick if you let me throw it. Woo!
They're bringing a lot of pressure here already in the first quarter. Already sacked him once. Now they get in there and knock another one away. I think maybe that Tucker rule being gone makes defenses a lot bolder.
Yes, indeed, that time.
Ah, sad.
But it's intercepted.
It's okay. It's okay. We're fine.
Return will be stopped at the 34-yard line.
Well, short of them returning it for a pick 6, that was about the worst start you could ask for in this one, because your advantage of getting the ball first is gone, and they're set up a short distance from your end zone. Now you're counting on your defense to prevent a touchdown, and your offense, you better be ready to come out swinging on the next series.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Oh, this is a CMC team. I see.
First carry of the game for Christian McCaffrey. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
He was brought down at the 28-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Cowboy 80.
Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey. And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. That one, a first down pickup of 8. The Jaguars are 1-0 on the year following the win in Week 1. And they've gotten a pretty good deal from the schedule makers as well. Home dates in Weeks 1 and 2.
And I would believe that they would need to take advantage of that, partner, because as you can imagine, the road dates will pile up later this season. So this is a great opportunity for them to put some early distance on the rest of the division and create a little bit of a cushion for them for later in the year.
And his throw is going to be in.
Very close.
Well, this defense, Charles, really played well in that win a week ago.
And the big difference in the ball game, their ability to force turnovers, 3 of them, in fact. Being able to take the ball away, give it back to their offense, that's something that's emphasized each and every week.
I gotta make my next call.
Carried it out.
An incomplete pass on second down. It muddles things a little bit here. This is 3rd and 10.
18, Pioneer. 19, Lion.
Here's May. And he's going to go down. Back at the 27-yard line. He's sacked.
All right.
Multiple players combined
Who is
for their
this?
team's first sack of the game. The kick by Pinheiro is good. And the Jaguars grab a 3-0 lead. So a pretty good opening drive. That'll make the home fans somewhat happy. They wanted 6, but they got 3 in the early lead.
And they should be happy. The guys look good getting down the field. That's got to give them a little bit of hope that good things are in store here today for them.
After the field goal, on to kick it away is Pinheiro. And we will not have a return. They'll bring this to the 30. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, only gave up 3 points off of that, so it shouldn't be a difficult hole to overcome.
It really shouldn't, as long as they're not listening to the chatter coming from the
Golly, Sriram. Throw it earlier. Please.
defensive backs, they have a tendency to be a little bit loud after they take one away.
I need to run the ball.
But they also have a tendency to
It takes way
gamble
less
a
brain
little
power
bit, thinking they'll get a second one.
while I'm
Maybe we can take
multitasking.
advantage of that with some double moves.
Here's 2nd and 10. They'll run with a former LSU Tiger. And he'll get this one up to about the 39 here. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
Okay, didn't break that one all the way, but you got to know.
All right, got to mute.
He's right on the verge, and that's probably exactly what he's telling them in the huddle right now.
On 3rd down, it's Shelton. He is going nowhere as he is enveloped behind the line. No gain on the play there. A nice job defensively, and it likely forces a punt situation on 4th. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. You look at this Jaguar defense. We know they're going to be tough to throw on. Top 3 in the NFL defending the pass.
Yeah, defending the pass hasn't been an issue for them. It's been stopping the run. And if they don't stop the run, they can't get back to their strength, which is guarding against the air attack.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown. Jamison Williams, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Snowhawks are able to answer the early 3 points and take a first-quarter lead. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And that makes it a 7-3 lead. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And It's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it. Way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you've met fan bases that wanted that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants a drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
Here's a 2nd and 8. To throw, it's May. Ball hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is a defense that's certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Here we go, set.
They'll throw with May. Being chased out left. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. It's a pickup of 15 and a fresh set of downs.
Certainly not a positive sign if you're the D coordinator and you see your guys give up that space so early in the game. 3rd down, that's when the clamps are supposed to come out, but his ability to create things with his legs makes things difficult.
And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
19, Tiger, 19, Tiger. 70 Lions. Check go.
Throwing here is May. Rolling to his right. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down. And now they'll shift things around. On first down, this is McCaffrey. Down inside the 40.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
Looking to throw, May. Into the hands of the tight end, Dalton Kincaid. The 8th play of the drive coming up. It's 3rd and 3. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he gets it down a yard or two shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
When an offense reads blitz, doesn't matter where it's coming from, tight ends know that they become a big part of the passing game because they should be an easy outlet when all those extra bodies are trying to get to the quarterback. A hot route, so to speak.
Here we go, here we go. No, no.
Back to the ground attack here. It's McCaffrey. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards. Back to the 33. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
I have a feeling they'll stay committed to running the football, especially on their early downs. They just haven't had a whole lot of success just yet.
Set up. Mustang 19.
To the air, May. Eluding the pressure right. And there is Amari Cooper, his first catch. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for 3rd down. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
Let's go.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. Flushed out right. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. Give him 7 on the tuck and run, and it'll get him a new set of downs.
Now, this is a feeling I can relate to all too well. Deflation on 3rd and short. Excellent coverage, took away all the short routes, but the one person who wasn't accounted for, the quarterback, and he used his legs to hot-foot it for a first down.
Back to throw now on 1st down. And he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. Amari Cooper, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Jaguars have retaken the lead. Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And the lead is now 10-7. Now after the touchdown, here's Piñeiro to kick it off. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. As this offense comes back out here, Charles, they're trailing in this ball game. And they've been on the sideline for a while. They did score their last time out, but they just had to watch that long, sustained drive, so we'll see if they can shake the rust off.
Yeah, and that's always a question that you have when you have to come off the bench after having sat there for a long time. Are you ready to go? Are you loosened up? But even more so, are you mentally alert and ready to put your best product out there?
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. Over the middle, he finds Higgins. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. 13 yards, and it keeps the drive moving.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
They'll find Williams on the slant. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a tick under a minute to go before half.
Nothing fancy on 1st down, but a very consistent type of a play. Hit that slant. A lot of people call it an extension of the running game, and it can be if that pass is completed, because you hit a guy on the run like that, you often can go for big yardage.
Sets him up nicely for 2nd down, staying ahead of schedule. Finding Williams once more, complete. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. Give him 14 on that one and a 1st down.
That's the 3rd time on this drive that these two have connected with each other. They've got a real rapport going, and right now it's paying off with big chunks of yardage as shown by that last play.
They'll look to throw again. Escaping the pressure right. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked up by Dayon Henley. And the Jaguars are going to take over at their own 13-yard line. He got outside the pocket there trying to improvise, and he was calling for the ball downfield, but still the interception.
I think what happened, he did call for the ball thinking that he was open, but I think the quarterback spotted him too late. And that margin that he had on the defenders, that got eaten up, and they came up with the interception.
The drive begins with a run by McCaffrey. He'll work his way up the middle for a gain of about 4, 2nd down. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half. 2nd down and right back to McCaffrey. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. It's caught inside the 25. And he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. A big play there with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Jags would extend their lead here just before halftime. Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. So time enough for a kickoff here. 5 seconds remaining in this first half. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And they'll have time for one play. There's 2 seconds on the clock. They'll throw now on the final play. He's airing it out for Williams. And this is incomplete. Oh, it looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. A 10-point game, 17-7 the score as we get back to it on EA Sports. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. They have to be pleased with the way that they moved the football thus far.
And why wouldn't they be? 2 touchdowns on a field goal in their first 3 possessions. They're playing so well right now, the field goal probably feels like a disappointment.
And he'll scratch out a yard up to the 30, and that's all.
That felt like a trap because it looked to me like the opposing front was on that play from the get-go. Then everyone crashing the ball carrier.
Oh my gosh, total disaster right now. Thankfully, this guy didn't answer, so we can just pretend we don't have this call and hope he doesn't call back.
In motion, the tight end. 2nd and 9 now. Flush to his right.
Oh, Adrian Cooper! Absolute hero ball.
This defense was hoping for an interception on the opening possession of this third quarter.
Obviously didn't want to
The 2 plays I'm locked in, we get a pick, and we finally make some success on defense. Let's go.
Couldn't you just see their defensive leaders telling the offensive guys, telling the quarterback, don't worry, we got you to start things off. You take it from there.
Also, that pick Sriram had, absolute shenanigans, dude. Danny Shelton, nice gain.
That burst good for 20 and a first down.
A good run there off right tackle in an old school NFL football. The right side of the offensive line, often known as the nasty side. The left side, usually the technical side. That reminds me of the old Atlanta Falcons 2009.
Good catch.
That's how they constructed their offensive line.
The end result, 21 yards.
Well, this is a defense that's definitely on their heels now because they gave up the running play for good.
All right.
One play ago. Now the pass here sets this offense up 1st and goal. They're going to have to dig in strong now because they've been in retreat so far in this drive. This offense on the march.
He stepped out! Danny! Gosh! I found out his name's not actually Danny, but until he starts performing, he will be Danny Shelton.
Finding the end zone. What do you have, 2 touchdown runs? Yep. He's got to be just a tad frustrated here. Close, but he hasn't gotten in.
Maybe they give him another shot. And he is into the end zone for a touchdown.
All right.
Allen, his first rushing touchdown on the year. And the Snowhawks have cut it back within a score.
Well done, well done.
Pass up and good. And the lead's down to a field goal at 17-14.
Bro, these scramble. I'm literally like, I think I have him sacked. I look over my computer. I start typing a little quick message. I look back. He's not sacked. He's scrambling for 20 yards. It's insane.
So just a 3-point game now as they send this one away. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. Pretty important third quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead.
I was really just hoping he wouldn't throw it to McCaffrey there because I was not planning on covering him. That's my fault. That's a blitz that works so well in college football. It does not work in this. It's fine though. I used to get to call him a baby Vishal wheel route mimic mesh boy.
I don't want to blow it too out of proportion, but he looks a lot more comfortable in his second season.
You can tell he put the work in the offseason, and what I mean by that is understanding the playbook. Not just the plays and how to execute them, but how to do it against a variety of defenses. Also understands his team better, what they can and cannot do. You can see the confidence rising in him as he plays.
And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but Charles, they look up and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
Yeah, and I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard, but to just remember
Leave me alone.
how it ended. Go ahead and try and repeat that. Then you can look at the scoreboard and see where this game is.
2nd and 4.
Oh my gosh, I'm getting worked by white Darren McFadden.
To right around the 38-yard line.
All right, Brandon. Normally when you hear about guys making 2 interceptions in the game, you're thinking must be a free safety, maybe a corner. How about getting 2 picks out of one of your linebackers? Again, he's just in the right place at the right time, and that's another great play to come away with the football.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Okay.
Shotgun handoff now to McCaffrey. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 47 yards rushing for him now as he's run it 11 times.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
Back to the ground on 1st, it's McCaffrey. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
After the loss, they'll come up 2nd and 13. Back to throw here. He'll get this out right here to McCaffrey.
Boom.
And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. So 8 yards on the completion there, and now it's 3rd and 4.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down.
60 Eagles, 19 Lions. Go.
From the gun on 3rd down is May.
What a pick. By the third overall guy. No, wait, this was my other guy. I don't even remember which guy this was. This wasn't third overall, though.
It's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on-the-job training. So he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positive.
Okay, that's the sick tackle. We love that.
It'll be second down.
That first down play, all you want to do is wedge out any type of space and try and create enough room. If you have to run the punter out there, he can successfully complete the punt.
Yeah, didn't get a ton there, but at least some positive yardage. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And they'll get him down up past the 15-yard line. 11 yards there, first down.
As long as you go through your proper reads and progressions, the drag route can be one of those old reliable plays because usually it's good for a good chunk of yardage, as we just saw there.
And those guys like it, right? They can get the ball with a full head of steam.
Especially against man coverage, because man coverage, they're typically running away from someone and not worried about traffic coming out on the other end.
And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
Couple of first downs right in succession, and this is an offense that can really
Hike the
use
ball.
drive, and they're off to a fast start here.
Oh, almost got it.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play, so we will back now here on EA Sports, as it looks like we are just about set and ready to begin with the fourth. Work to do here to avoid falling to 1-1, but this is 1st and 10 right now. He'll look to throw. He's airing it out for Williams.
What a catch.
Inside the 10. And he's able to get this way down deep into enemy territory. And they rattle off a big one. And even 60 yards. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And a little bit of space there takes it inside the 5 to the 3. Give him 4 on the carry there at 2nd and goal.
As long as you've been the air attack that's gotten them down here, but now is where you start to lean on that running game. That's a good pickup there on 1st and goal.
2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. And they'll run again. And this time he's in for the touchdown. Tyler Bass now for the point after.
All right, I should not have to do anything for the next 15 minutes. We're fully locked in now.
Up and good, and this now becomes a 24-21 ball.
I'm so blessed this is only a 3-point game. This could be a lot worse.
So just a 3-point game now as they send this one away. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. I'm curious to see, Charles, about the play calling on this drive. Last time out, the interception that led to a touchdown. Here we are. I mean, very close, one-score game.
Yeah, and if I'm a defender, I'm actually chirping to you on the other side of the ball, said, hey.
These dumb RPO plays are so annoying. It breaks every single man coverage.
High percentage, but throw it with confidence. If there's any hesitancy at all, it could end up in enemy's hands again.
19, Tiger, Mustang 19, 70 Lion.
From the shotgun, it's May. That's to the sideline and incomplete.
And a smart play there. He's probably saying,
What an interesting play. It's about as meshy as you can get on a mesh.
Now it's 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw here. They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
The key to any screenplay is all in the deception. And that means everyone on the offensive side of the ball. But someone gave it up because that one wasn't very well concealed. And the defense able to rally to him and hold him for just a short gain.
The offense on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. Here's May. Eluding the pressure right.
Dude, why is there so many people not covering anyone back there? Oh, it makes me sick. I couldn't switch because I was stuck on Jordan Davis.
That one goes for 29 yards on 3rd down. Working with the lead, trying to get to 2-0. Here's 1st and 10.
Check, Bobcat, check, Bobcat. 19 tight, 19 tight.
McCaffrey running up the middle.
Good tackle out there.
Backwards. He'll be down at the 30. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
I think as a running back in this spot, you have to understand there's not going to be a whole lot of room to run. And in this case, ball protection takes precedent over trying to make something happen.
A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12. They'll set up a throw.
Gosh, another screen
Flushed out
pass.
right. Oh no, he lost the football.
Oh my gosh! I'm blessed. I don't know what that was. Wow. Imagine how sick that would have been if Jordan Davis had picked it off.
That slim lead here in the 4th, a costly turnover. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. What a big 4th quarter fumble recovery a moment ago, and now they are set up with a chance to take the lead.
So unlucky on his end.
It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up
We
7.
hate to see that.
The end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back there and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
Now a 2nd and 6. They'll look to throw. He finds his man complete. That's Shelton. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 11 yards there, 1st down.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning. Here's 1st and 10. Now a handoff up the middle. Shelton. And a strong run that time as he's across midfield.
Well done, Danny. Well done, Danny. 2-minute warning.
3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th. Here's 1st and 10. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. He's airing it out for Williams.
Sriram! Ah! Sriram, please! Oh my gosh, what a letdown by Sriram there.
Everyone better be on the same page right now because I think they're going to try and get several plays off in quick succession if they can.
And he's going to take it down to about the 35 here. An incompletion, now a short pickup. That's not going to do it.
Yeah, you've got to get to the line of scrimmage quickly, get set up, and aim downfield.
Back to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have the 1st down, but he winds up taking a pretty good shot that time. I think everyone in the stadium saw that big hit coming.
And I, as a former defensive back, have to admit I'm a little disappointed. He actually was able to hold on to the ball. He brought the lumber on that play. Give my man a whole lot of credit for taking the hit.
Unlucky, not good.
Now the offense going to use the 1st of their timeouts.
Should just ran the ball still.
They get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in the 4th. Here's 2nd down. He's back to throw.
Oh my gosh.
And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's third down. Couple extra defensive backs out there in the dime, and because of that, really not many places to throw the football, if any.
And typically, what would you want to do against that dime?
Run the football.
You want to run the ball, but you can't do it in this situation. Not nearly enough time on the clock. You're having to really navigate against a tough defense presented against you.
He'll look to throw.
Dude, what is the point of having all these tackles that can do nothing? How long is this?
To keep this one going, and I think for you and me, let's think along with their offensive coordinator now has to.
How do we feel about a 58-yard field goal? Does anyone feel good about that?
What's worked and what hasn't? Because right here, he needs the best play of the game in order to keep this one alive.
So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming. This to tie things up in the final minute.
What a choke job by me. That's so sad. I needed one more quarter and I would have been fine.
No good. And instead of tying it up, they'll remain down by 3.
We so often think of these kickers as automatic at any distance, and it's just not the case because when you start talking about 50-plus yards, it's still a tough one to connect on. This one ends up no good, and that should put to rest any chance of this game getting to overtime.
So plenty of smiles for the folks here as they head for the exits. It's a victory for their hometown guys. Charles, for this losing side, their heads are hanging as they walk off the field today. And really, I mean, we know why. Those 3 turnovers by that offense, that's ultimately what doomed them.
And this is what coaches preach all the time to every team that we ever talk with. Taking care of the ball on offense, trying to take it away on defense. And let's face it, when you give it away 3 times in one game, you make it very difficult for your team to get the W.
So for Honolulu, they used a favorable early schedule to their advantage as they move to 2-0. And they will hit the road next week. Meanwhile, for Vancouver, they'll fall to 1-1. And they will try to get back in the swing of things next week on the road. Thanks for tuning in.